Alright, so this is an unboxing of the Extreme HD 3.0 8-channel DVR 4-wired 3 megapixel infrared camera by NightOwl. Just gonna unbox the stuff for you, check it out. Leave a comment or like or be sure to subscribe to the channel, but check it out. Let me know what you think. If you've had this product before, let me know your review. If you haven't had this product and you just have questions, feel free to leave them there and let people respond to those questions. I might as well just leave my knife out because it looks like there's a lot of this going on. So I'll just take open one of these though. Come on. It's like Christmas, man. Get that present. Okay. So this is the 3 megapixel infrared camera. Comes pretty nicely packaged, looks like. Looks really pretty sophisticated, a little different than other cameras. Some tape there for protection, for obviously just shipping purposes. So the cable's about 2 feet long. Got the 2 plugs here. Looks like that's power and that's audio video. Sensor here on the front and another sensor right there. If you can see, let me bring this in here for you. NightOwl 3.0 is what they call it. HD. So they claim it to be 2 times better than 1080. Or it says 50% more than 1080, which is essentially 2 times. So here's bolts to put it on the wall, which I'll need. I'm just gonna open one of them. There's 4 of those. Okay, so this is the power adapter for the inside of the house, which you would need to have. This is the 120 version. I don't know if they make a 220 volt. This is just 120 volt. And then you plug this in here, and you have your 4 power adapters, which, like I said, come to over here. Allegedly, they come with 60-foot cable. Here we go. So here's 60-foot cable. It should be in here. So 60 foot isn't really too long, but I mean, a standard home is, you know, let's say you just got a single-story home, it's probably going to be fine. In my case, it's kind of a story and a half, so I'm going to see if it's going to be enough. But here it is. Well, it's pretty well packaged, I must say. It's not, like, just thrown in there. So that's covered by some silicone. So the cable's just like any TV cable. It looks just like a TV size RCA cable, as they call it. Here's the power, which will go, you know, the male, and then there will be oh shit, actually let's figure that out. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so yeah. Wrong end. So here's the female, here's the male. Clip in there. Well, in our case, oh shit, I did have it right. Okay, so in our case, here's the camera. We have the camera here. Here's the cable coming out of the sword, you know, out of the box. 60-foot length. Clip that on there. Clip that on there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's on there good. I guess this has a weatherproof rating, waterproof rating. So that's good. Everything's pretty sealed up. Looks like, let's actually look inside this. Looks like there's some seal in there too. Can't really see it, but I can. There's a little tiny rubber gasket in there, which is great for that waterproofing. A little bit of waterproofing. Okay, so let's see what else we got in there. We have 2 of those. A lot of this. This is bad. At least you can recycle it though. That's good. So make sure you recycle all this stuff. 2 more of those cables. So let's just leave those there, since we already know what the cables look like. And then, what is this little box? Let's see, it says, oh, this is the DVR. So this is the kind of computer of the system. Here's a look at what we're talking about if you're not familiar. Now, I got this from Costco. It comes with a concierge service for 2 years, so be sure to hit up your Costco right now. It's May 2017. Go right now and check it out and see if they have this set up. If you're looking for a higher end this particular model, kind of a higher end model, it was $2.99. So here's a quick setup. Some stickers. Warning: protected and monitored by Night Owl. I'm probably gonna put like by Pitbull security or something, whatever. Put my own sticker at the bottom. Picture of my Pitbull. Comes with the mouse, super generic. Probably get a better wireless one. So now this is the power for the actual box. I was wondering why there's another power connector. So yeah, this is power for this particular computer, whatever they call this thing. So it's pretty cool. Concierge service right on the box. You got the QR code right there for, honestly I have no idea. I think that's just for troubleshooting, getting information on the internet. But this is a cool box. I like this. It's really pretty streamlined, sleek. Doesn't take up a lot of room. You can mount it on the wall. So it looks like you can just put it like that. Right here with the bottom, which is great. Pretty lightweight. Let's look at the back here. So then here's our outputs, which we would connect with our cable, which let's get our cable out that we had. So here's our cable, and we're going in from, let's say, channel 1. That would be one of the cameras, for anybody that's wondering. This goes into the power, which I showed you the adapter, 4-way coming out of the wall. And then, and I'm actually using the wrong side. Somebody will probably say that. So this with the female will go towards the side that is at the computer. So you have the female coming from the camera to the male adapter, to the female plug to this, to the wall adapter, plugged in the wall, power. Then this to the back of the thing, channel 1. So there's 8 channels. So let's bring this back up here. 8 channels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It was a VGA, so that's for monitor. So like, let's say you don't have an HDMI monitor, you have to use a VGA, which doesn't allow audio. That's the only difference. Then there's an audio right there, an audio out, which would be required if you didn't have a HDMI. If you have HDMI, you're good to go, which everybody does pretty much nowadays. So here's Ethernet, which I'm gonna put this right next to the internet anyways, box, so it's perfect. USB, so I'm gonna connect to, that would be for the mouse, but I'm just, if you get like a Wi-Fi mouse, you just click it in there, boom, you're good to go. Power, 12 volt. So this thing's actually 12 volt. I'm gonna tell you right now, so this system could be set up on some sort of solar system, remote. This could be on a remote system right here. You do not need to plug this on to a wall. You only need to plug this thing into 12 volt. It's amazing. That's a car battery essentially, or solar panel. Comes with Ethernet cable. That's good. You don't have to go buy one of those. HDMI cable. It's also great because those can $10 or whatever. So there we have it. We have the 3.0 Night Owl HD, as they call it. This is the DVR THD30B81. I'll put the number up there for you guys too. So do your research on that if you need to. Some more specs right here. Now I'm just gonna run through all the specs. So you'll get input 12 volt right there. That's the number I'm talking about. Normally most appliances are like 120 in there, so this is kind of awesome to find that out. 1 terabyte hard drive. I didn't mention that. That's 1 terabyte. Should be plenty for kind of a starter home security kit. I don't think you really need much more than a terabyte. I mean, unless you're, let's say you had 8 cameras, you probably are going to need to ramp it up, So 4 is probably good for a terabyte. But you could probably change the settings where you don't record as much or delete more often or something, so you could have 8 cameras. Anyways, which I'm going to do, I'm going to try to get like at least a couple more cameras. All I need to do is just make sure it has this plug, and most likely it needs to be a NightOwl camera. I'll probably stick with this brand, but I can research that. If anybody has any tips on that, if you can use aftermarket, so to speak, so other brands than a NightOwl DVR box, that'd be cool to find out, because I'm not sure. I'm not even sure what they call this type of DVR, but these are BNC cameras, which is I haven't seen in a while. So it's a 3 megapixel DVR. I've been looking this stuff up and I have never heard of a BNC camera. I don't know what that is. What that even stands for. There's an app too, by the way, so you can get an app and download all your information. There's an looks like an admin. I can even just kind of walk through this for a second. Settings, playback, notification, live view, so you could just be like viewing the actual view. CMS overview, so you're getting, here's your control panel overview. So a little screenshot of that. Control panel, remote playback, log search, storage schedule, device management, system configuration, and then another live view. So this is all on the computer versus the app that I was referring to earlier. And then here's a 2-year warranty. Looks like that's through Costco. So this is an actual Costco. I mean, this is made for Costco. It's not even a sticker, nothing. It's collab, which I love that, because you're getting Costco's backing this product. If this thing busts in 2 years, within 2 years, I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna say, hey, Costco, give me a new one, or new cameras, or whatever. They'll probably just need a whole new setup, leave the wires. Anyways, 24/7 support with English and Spanish technical support, 365 days a week, so all year, 24/7. Wow, that's pretty cool. Enter your model number, access support material needed, online if you need it, like manual troubleshooting, FAQs, video tutorials, and more, whatever. And then there's free technical support that I was talking about with the concierge service. Whether you shop in warehouse or Costco.com, you receive free technical support. So you can buy this online. It's actually not online. Let me just save you the time. Don't go online looking for it, because it's not. Go into the store and go find it. It will be next to the Arlo. So kind of go ask somebody for the NightOwl, or if they don't know the hell you're talking about, say Arlo. It'll be next to it. Arlo is going to be another $100 for the same setup. So if you want to get 4 Arlos HD, which is 1080, which allegedly is less quality than this. So there's the Arlo's a 1080. This one that I'm talking about is the one I got is a 3 megapixel. So, but anyways, the Arlo is going to be $100 more expensive for 4. So you're gonna get 4 wireless ones. You have to buy batteries and all that stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wire it up myself. It's not gonna be that hard. Cables, 4-way, mouse, all this stuff I just listed off to you guys. Just give you a rundown. Smart notifications, view playback alert. So this thing I don't know if I mentioned is a infrared camera. It has 130 feet night vision, which means it can view, it's not going to be super clear, but 130 feet you can still see an image, which is great. Costco concierge service, that's what's up. I like that. That just sells it right there. Say hi to this guy at your front door. This is the infrared version. So what I like about the infrared, let me tell you about that what I know is it's optimized for people, animals, and vehicles, which means it's not going to go off when like it sees a little butterfly go by. It's optimized for stuff that is basically a certain weight, so I think it's probably like 50 pounds and up. It's going to go off. So if you know your dog's going to set it off, but your cat might not, or something, you know, along those lines. But there's probably a way you could set the settings. I don't know. I'm not professional at this, but I'll play around with it. When I get it all set up, I will definitely do another video follow-up. But this is the information. Viewing angle, effective pixels right there. That's what we're looking at. That 2048 by 1536. That's bigger than 1080, which is what they're saying. So it's not allegedly. It is actually. It is actually by the numbers. So it's a 24 watt power supply. So if you had a 24 watt system, like a 24 watt solar panel, yeah, so you couldn't just use like a little one. You'd have to get decent sized one, and you could just get a battery in a decent sized panel and it would power this setup, guaranteed. So if you have any questions on that, solar or wind, kind of like if you want to do this off grid, give me a shout out question with that, and I'll get back to you on that, because I'll do some research on it and I'll get back to your specific question when I can. So anyways, hope you liked the video. The Night Owl Extreme HD 3.0, 1 terabyte, 3 megapixel, 130 feet, 8 channel DVR, comes with 4 infrared cameras. And I'll show you the camera again because it's kind of the bread and butter of it. So it's pretty decent lens. I can't wait to like plug it in and play with it and see. I'm not going to turn it on this video, but I will soon when I get it all hooked up. So this is made of, just so you know, this is made of plastic. Right there, that's plastic. That's plastic. Plastic, metal. That's metal, which is good. And this is plastic. Metal, plastic. So it's like aluminum or whatever. So it's got a good housing, which is important. But this is not, this might, I would say, it could get brittle over time, maybe. It's going to take a while, but it can get brittle. Not going to just fall off of here. So here's an adjuster. You can just do it straight out. It's pretty easy. Installing this was not hard. You just have to run the cables. What I would do is just figure out where you want the camera. Put the don't put the camera up yet, because if you put it up and then you don't have enough length, that's gonna suck. So figure out where you want the camera. Take your cable, unravel it, start to kind of put it up in from the middle out. Essentially, you just want to kind of get it tucked away, get it to the receiver, or the computer type thing. And then make sure it gets to the source, essentially, and then back to the camera. So as far as this thing can go to the camera, because I think that's what I'm going to do in my case. I'm going to have to stretch these things pretty far. I might have to get extensions with the link. So what it would do is basically this same wire right here, and I would plug it in to itself and just complete the loop. I'm guessing. I think there's a maximum length too, so I'm not sure what that is. If you know what that is, leave it in the comments. Maximum length of extending this specific camera. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to sign off here, and appreciate you watching, and check in for the next video. Please be sure to comment and subscribe. That's super important if you like these videos. It just shows me that you like it and you want to see more. And then also share if you guys are down, if it was insightful, or if you guys are into, you have somebody that needs to know this, send them this information. But yeah, so anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.